Hey guys, Shatzy here, and today will be my first video, and I thought I might show you guys the gameplay of I've just purchased Farming Simulator 15 or 2015. I played about 4 hours of it, but I was playing it while I was watching a video, so I didn't really pay much attention. I was just doing stuff. It's pretty similar to 2013. I don't know whether you guys have played 2013, but I've played quite a few hours of it. I thought I'd let you watch me, start to play this one. I'm pretty sure I've only farmed. I've already put some canola down and waiting for that to come up. I don't know. Oh, 1 second, I'll find out where we are. Okay, so it seems like my stuff hasn't started to grow yet, so we'll increase the time limit on that to make it grow a bit quicker. But as you can see, that's my harvester. She's pretty dirty at the moment. I bought a cleaner to clean her up. It costs $4,500. Probably the most expensively water pressure cleaner I've bought. That one's pretty dirty. We might take that to we take this over and start cleaning her straight away because she's looking a mess. You can drive over your stuff, drive over your, as you can see, it leaves marks behind you. That doesn't really matter because they disappear later on, so it doesn't affect your plants at all. But we take it down to where my washer is, and I'll show you how to wash something. As I said, there's my washer just there in front of us. And yeah, so $4,500 we get you this cartridge cleaner. I'll show you. Press P and it'll be in the placeables. In the placeables, it's there, cartridge. $4,500, and you're able to place that wherever you want. Once you use it, it doesn't matter where you squirt it really, you can just squirt it in one spot and it will clean the whole truck. But just for realism, make it look good. Clean it all around the wheels, the wheel arches, make it nice and clean. But you can hold it in one spot and it will do the same. But why not make it realistic? See, the tractor's nice and clean. And then we do the tool, which is my sower. We'll clean this up. And she's all nice and clean. And last but not least, sorry, the weight. If you guys ever played 2013, you know that weights are very important. Otherwise, with the heavy weight on the back, you lose the front steering, which is a pain in the ass when you're trying to play the game. Losing the front steering just means that you can't steer, which is annoying. It takes a long time to clean this damn thing. One bloody thing clean already. Now, if this was a real gurney, which is what we call it in Australia, a gurney, because of the brand gurney. Oh, there we go, it's all clean. But if it was a real gurney, it'd be clean in a matter of like 5 seconds. But oh well. And just hit stop. And we got a nice clean tractor and a nice clean seeder. Since we finished with this, I gotta put it away and go park it in my shed. Not in that shed because that's where I keep all my potatoes. Oh, yeah, I'm going the wrong way. Yeah, I am going the complete wrong way. Back this way. As you can see, the graphics are quite different compared to 2013, right? They look a lot better, and you actually get tire tracks in this game compared to 2013, where it didn't really matter where you drove. There was no marks or anything. Finished with that one. Those other ones are pretty dirty, but you just hit tab and we'll be able to go to those ones. That one's not too bad. Still needs to clean, and since we're not going to be ploughing or cultivating anytime soon, I might go and clean them ones up. Same with the harvester. I think I might give that one a clean after this one. In fact, while we're doing this, I'll put the time on 120 times faster, which is like 2 hours in a minute, if I'm correct. I've been drinking, so give me a break. This one clean. Get our old Karcher out. Get this one clean. As I said, it doesn't really matter where you pull it. You can put it in one spot and clean the whole thing. So she's spotless now. I wouldn't mind if you can actually clean where you point, because then you can clean this side and you clean the other side. Yeah. It would be a lot more realistic, but I guess this was easy for the game programmers to program in. Oh well. At least they added the dirtiness into the game compared to what they had last time, which is everything stayed pristine. You clean the weight. You gotta clean the weight. There's nothing worse than a dirty weight. She's all spotless now. You gotta park her over there with our other one. Oh, one thing I should do is I will put on the plant growth is already on fast. Okay, cool. Just wanted to make sure our stuff's going to be ready for you guys to see. So I'll park this beauty. Okay, that one's all nice and done. It's clean. This one. You originally start with the dark green one, but I purchased another one. It costs, how much did it cost? I'll just, give me a second, I'll tell you how much it costs. In tippers, and there we go, $7,200 each, and once you purchase it, you are able to select what colour you want. And as my favourite colour is green, I chose that one, but seems I should have chosen dark green. That way they would have been both the same colour, but I don't care. Let's give her a nice clean, shall we? Just because there's nothing better than using a nice clean vehicle and a nice clean trailer. I don't think you guys can hear that. There's always a plane going past, but I can never hear it, or I can hear it, sorry, but I can never see it. It just goes past, and that's all. I'd like to be able to see it, but let's keep cleaning our tractor. She's all clean. Traders. You see just in one spot, and it still cleans the wheels. I wish that the wheels would only be clean if I actually pointed the jet at the wheels, but oh well, it's all clean now. Turn that that off. We'll put our tractor away. Don't ask me to reverse the 2 trailers because I'm hopeless at reversing it when it comes to 2 trailers. 1 trailer is okay, but when it comes to 2 trailers, that's just a different story. So we'll park this one in here. Okay, that'll do. No else. Oh, yeah, the harvester. Oh, you can see the plants already slightly growing, which is cool. We'll be able to harvest those soon. I'll show you guys how to harvest and stuff. But yeah, as I said, I've played quite a bit of 2013, Farming Simulator 2013, and the differences aren't quite, you know, there's no big differences, but the graphics are a lot better, and there's quite a few differences, I suppose, when it comes to wood cutting and all that. Apparently there's wood cutting and shit in here. I haven't done any wood cutting yet because I can't afford to buy the machinery for it, but I guess you guys will, if you're interested in watching my videos, you'll see me getting richer and richer, and we'll be able to start doing that. Okay, let's clean this bitch up. Excuse my language, one for language, I like to use language. Not just the English language either. I like to use all types of language. Whether it's French or English. Okay, the tool cleaning is separate to the vehicle cleaning. I'm pretty sure that if I just keep cleaning a tool, like the front part of this loader, because if you get into the loader, you can actually just drop it off completely, which is Q. Or, oh, I thought it was Q. Yeah, press G to select it first, then you press Q. There you go. And yeah, it's a separate tool, so in your separate cleaning, it won't affect the tractor at all. So we get out again and grab a gurney again. Oh, which wrong way? Dumbass, Shatzy, what you doing? Gives us a nice clean. Nothing worse than using a dirty machine, is it? She looks pretty clean, I'll do. Put it away. And we go and install this with the rest of the machinery. You just have enough room in here with the way I parked my trailers. Half-assed. Well, see how it flaps up? I might put that away. You pretty sure you... Actually, it doesn't say how you do that. It used to be X. It's not now. Ah, fuck. Screw it. We'll just leave it. It'll be alright. Ah, you can see my canola is almost done. Just waiting for the next, this is like the last stage before it's ready. I didn't plan any of this, I used the auto help and just let them do it themselves because I had the harvester, the plough and the seeder all going at once, and you can't do 3 things at once, as well as the trailer and emptying the harvester as it's going. So I was the trailer and I'll just let the hired workers for the rest of it. But it's still on 120 times the speed, so this should be ready pretty quick. And I can show you guys how I harvest it all up. I like to get quite a few runs going with the harvester before I start the cultivator, because the cultivator will catch up with the harvester, and then as soon as it catches up and they cut each other off, you're pretty much doomed. It will charge you money and just sit there doing nothing for ages. It's a pain in the ass. I wish I could get some oil. Go up to the top of this bloody fan, windmill bloody thing, and stop the squeaking. So annoying. I would not let that happen. This is my bloody farm. So yeah, it's 3:40 game time AM, and this stuff should be ready soon. It's probably not best to get it. You know, it's looking pretty gloomy. You can get the full weather forecast here. Apparently tomorrow is going to be 15 degrees C, or the low of 9 degrees C, which is not going to be good for weather, or not going to be good for harvesting. But shit happens. Who cares? I like the new grass. Like the old grass used to have just green, and that was it. It was just green. Here we've got nice little flowers. It looks like little lavender plants and daisies and what else? I don't know. Much better. Yeah. First impressions of the game are pretty good. I like this game. I like the 2000. Oh, there we go. Everything's ready. So we'll quickly turn that off. How do I do that? There we go. Quickly turn all that off. Yeah, that's it. Growth. No, how do we do this? Sorry, I'm still new to this. There we go. Plant growth. Fast. Turn on to normal. I've turned plant withering off because it's a pain in the ass when when you're ready to harvest everything, and halfway through harvesting it, it's all withered. So I've turned that off just because I can't be bothered to stuff around with withered plants. So now that that's all ready to go, we'll show you guys what we do to harvest it. Jump to the beast. Now I use workers to do all my stuff because who wants to sit there and do everything by themselves when you can hire a worker? I've got 34,000 at the top right. That's how much money I have. I've changed it to dollars because I'm Australian. And who wants to see pounds or euros when they're Australian? So we get all this all set up. Like so. Press the H button, and there we go. Starts harvesting it. And when you start playing the game, you'll have a full field of wheat. The wheat doesn't sell for much, as you can see here. Wheat's there. I've got quite a bit of wheat still left over. But it only sells for $582 a ton. I think that's the best it can do. Oh no, it's $5.99 a ton. When during the game, these arrows will go up or down. Like the potatoes are down, the silage is down, and everything else is neutral. But occasionally you have an arrow point up, which means there's a high priority for that type of food. So if you have that in storage, it's a good idea that when the arrow points up to quickly go and take it to wherever pays the most, whether it's the restaurant, the train station, the warehouse, etc. But at the moment there's no demands for anything I have. That's going. We get the, not that one, this one, the cultivator. We'll get this guy ready to go. I like to wait a few runs because if you don't, then they start to collide. If two workers collide, they just sit there for ages doing nothing while still charging you money, and yeah, that's not cool. So she's all ready to go. I'll back her up so she doesn't get in the way. Got the cedar, bring this over because we're going to need it eventually anyway. Well, there you go. There's great demand for sugar beet, and unfortunately, I just sold all my sugar beet, so that great demand is kind of useless at the moment. Let's see how much they're paying for it though. Times 1.7. That's quite a difference. Holy crap! I wish I kept my sugar beet. That's ridiculous. And we'll take this old go over because we're going to need to empty the harvester. The harvester only carries a certain amount, which is 58% full at the bottom line. You can see that? 58, 59. So when she gets to 80%, this pipe will come out by itself and let you know that it's pretty close to full and you need to empty it. Or if you drive close to it, it should open up by itself, the pipe will come out, and you can empty it whenever you want. If you want, open up your pipe. There you go. A bit more canola. These are the canola seeds. You can see them if I zoom in. Seeds. If I sit here, I don't think he'll move until he's fully empty, which is different compared to 2013 because I used to just continue not giving a fuck. There we go. Move this stuff out of the way. Yeah, I jackknifed it. No, I don't care. You try and reverse in 2 trailers. Almost impossible. Unless you're a truckie and you've been doing it for years. I'll probably start the cultivator pretty soon. Because it leaves a couple of rows before it's going to need to be changed. So we'll start that off. You can see that the soil actually comes out of the ground now, which is pretty cool. That's something that the old version never did. You can actually see the cultivator working, which I like. Those little tiny details really make a difference in the game. Cultivating the field. Hopefully they won't meet each other. This guy won't be used for a while. And he can wait for the next load. Another aeroplane going past, which we cannot see again. I'd like to be able to see them at least. I guess I need to take this washing off the line. Wish I could. Because who wants the same wash on the line for days and days? Stupid. Should be an option. Remove washing. Forward washing. Give washing to Mrs. Let her put it away. Or you could just call Mrs. Let her do it. Doing well, guys. Keep up the good work. Okay, I'll move me fertilizer away. Doesn't really need to be blocking traffic. One thing I noticed about this game that if you look at the bottom right, it'll tell you that I've got 2,815 or 2.8 tons of fertilizer inside of my fertilizer and 93% capacity. But if you hire a worker, that doesn't go down. I don't know whether that's supposed to be happening, but currently as it stands, that if you hire a worker, it doesn't go down. So I hire a worker on everything because the money that I save from hiring workers um, saves me money actually having to refuel my seeder, because it does the same on the seeder as well, and the fertilizer. So this fella here is still on 99% because I'm always using the worker on him. So it seems to be saving me money, I'm pretty sure. Maybe not, maybe it works out to just be the same, but you know, which is maybe why they did it, but I don't care. So let them do this for a bit. One thing I've noticed about this one compared to the old one is that you used to be able to run into vehicles, like you see these vehicles passing, that white sedan there just going past. If you ran your truck into one of those, it would knock it back and it would push it completely out of the way. Now they're like tanks, they don't even bloody move. I like to be able to run into a vehicle and have it be affected by me running into it, but now it doesn't. But oh well, such is life, I suppose. We'll just quickly check the overview, see if there's any special prices on anything. Everything's all neutral, and the wheat's down. Sugar beet's still high. Really wish I'd save my sugar beet. I had a whole trailer worth of it, but oh well, it shit happens, I guess. Yeah, I'm gonna keep on keeping on. Okay, well, I should be able to get the seeder going now. I've done 2 of canola now, so I might do something else. Can't do corn because I don't have the material. I don't have the harvester to harvest the tops and all of that. I'm pretty sure this seeder doesn't do that anyway. Let's just see what the seeder does. Okay, it does canola, grass. If you look at the bottom right, you can see me selecting through. It does corn, sugar beets, wheat, and barley. I think I might do some barley. Yeah, I might do some barley. So that was a bit of an oversteer, but get it all nice and set up. Press H and it should start getting us some barley. Oh, how about we try and do the whole field? There we go. Don't want to miss a strip. Every bit you miss is a little bit less money. Sorry, I really need to pee. Alright, that's doing a good job. You can see how it's different texture, which means it shows you that that's seeded and the rest of it's not. But if you look at the bottom right, you can see that my seed is still at 99%. So it's still not taking anything from a seeder, which is pretty cool. I suppose that the money that you pay for the worker will compensate for the money you spend on the seed, so why not use a worker, eh? Doesn't that sky look beautiful? Oh, you can see my harvest is full. Can't let that happen. But hey, money's probably just sit there waiting. Pretty sure these will take 8.5 tons each. I'm pretty sure, not 100% sure. Oh, he's empty. Up he goes. Probably put his pipe away soon. Put your pipe away, come on. Looks like he's gonna prove me wrong. Oh no, it's going away now. There we go, okay. Everyone's working as a team, that's what I just see. Let's move this truck out of the way before it becomes a problem. So yeah, we've got our harvester going, harvesting all of our canola. And then we've got our cultivator cultivating, and then the seeder following behind it. Harvester, cultivator, seeder. If you're wondering how to do this, how to move between them, you just press tab, it's pretty easy. Alright, pretty sure I'm going to end the video there, guys. If you like the video and you want some more, like and subscribe, and I'll get you some more content. I'll show you what it looks like after I've finished. I'll show you more and more and more. Alright guys, thank you very much. Catch you later.